Hello and welcome to Move the Line Prop Drop Show presented by SharpStack. Ryan Noonan joined here as always by my friends Connor Allen, John Highslop. We're out of space. I'm Highslop right now. We're gonna move our faces around here. I look good as a Highslop. I mean, Connor Allen completely bald. No comment. Connor, what's
Pretty
going on?
close. Yeah, maybe one day. One day coming to your screen soon.
How you doing, bud?
I'm great. I mean, my definitely been better. I was telling you earlier, my dog's been yakking everywhere, so that's been a fun experience. But overall, good. I mean, I was pretty sad yesterday that Terrell Jennings didn't log a single snap. That sucked. Because I felt like got it in good. Under 21, under 18, under 17. FanDuel's your way allows you to do alt unders. So I was like betting the max on every single number up to 20 on the under. So I bet like under 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, whatever. And it was letting you get like 30, 40 bucks a pop. So you get just, when you get up there, you've added like, a decent amount. And he didn't get a single snap. So that sucked.
Good read, though. Good read in the process. Slop, what's going on with you, bud?
Just living the dream, boys. Just living the dream. It just gets better. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
So I want to address something to the top before we get going here. I don't know if people have seen this. They need to go at Slop Rules on Twitter. I've been consumed by it and wanting to talk to you about it today as soon as possible. You sent a DM to, I'm assuming, a friend back in 2011. That friend has just responded.
Yep.
Like this week. So they responded not even addressing the fact that it has been 14 years since the initial DM. I'm flabbergasted. I thought it was something you might have found on the internet, but it turns out it's actually directly to
you. I've been thinking about it since it happened. It was Wednesday. It was my birthday, so maybe this is why he got back to me.
Happy belated.
Thank you. My buddy Pete on June 20th,
close
2011. Friend. Okay. He puts, holy cow, man, how the hell have you been? So on June 21st, must have been the next day in the morning, I responded. I put, I've been great, bro. I saw your profile under the people you may know section, and it brought me back a few years. I live in Boston these days, well, right outside of Boston, with my wife and daughter. I now have 3. We have another one on the way, who's now in 8th grade. How about you? Wife? ? Kids? ? So that was back in 2011. So Wednesday, I'm hanging out working, and I get a notification. Pete had sent me a message. I'm thinking, I haven't seen or heard of this dude in like forever. I was like, I can only imagine what this might say. It must be like happy birthday, because maybe he saw it from Facebook. You know what I mean? But like, there's no. So I read the message, not realizing that I messaged all this stuff. Like this exchange happened 14 years ago, obviously, because I forgot about it. So I just read the message, and it just says, nope, single with no kids, living the fake dream, LOL. And I'm thinking, the hell is he talking about? You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what we're talking about here. And then that's when I looked up and saw the blue message. I was like, oh, he's responding to that. When the hell did I send that? And then I saw the date. It was 2011. So it's been like 14 years. He responded to a message that's 14 years old, and he did it Wednesday. So it blew my mind. I've been thinking about it since. It's like, wow, bro. Like, wow, Pete. Like, way to get back. That's cool. But damn, dude, like that is bananas.
I'm so curious what it triggered his reminder. Let's think of the things that have happened in the duration of time. I mean, first of all, like, you have 3 kids, right? It just absolutely blows my mind. Connor was in high school, right? Were you in high school? 2011?
Yeah, junior. No, sophomore.
Unreal.
Yeah, maybe junior.
I just can't believe he got back. I thought maybe like he went to prison or something. You know what I mean? Just got his phone back. I don't know. Like,
seems within the range of outcomes.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. He was my
this
friend.
Is borderline psychotic behavior.
Yeah, so, like whenever I read, I was like, wow. So he legitimately just responded to that.
I mean, he's got to be down real bad. I mean, so is this guy your age, Slop?
I think he's a year younger than me.
Okay, so I mean, just general range. So he's nope, single with no kids, living the fake dream. I think for him to respond to that, he had to be really in a bad place. Like, he's like, fuck
Maybe.
life, like that, like, or just trying to find friends. Maybe he was hoping you got divorced, trying to find other
Who
single
knows?
friends.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
I
still
could
trying
not
to
imagine what like compelled him to send this message.
Mhm.
Did you respond?
No, I just thumbed up. I didn't know what to say. I was like, bro, that was like 15 years ago almost, man. Like, are you serious right now? Like, why would you just write happy birthday or something? You know what I mean? If like, it's like, what, like, how did you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you respond to that?
It's stunning. I have so many questions. I
might start doing that though.
Just
play the long game.
You can do it on Facebook, dude. Like I think it's probably easy to do because just go to your DMs and just scroll and just keep scrolling. Because I'm sure I don't use it much at all, so I can find very old DMs, and then do you know what I'm saying? And then just respond to them now. But then people also think, "Wow, what a psycho."
Correct.
Yeah,
because that was my thought of Pete here. 14 years between responses and not addressing the fact that, like,
it's been
LOL, I missed this. Like something where you're like, you want to break the ice to like come back in. But he just answers the question that was asked 14 years ago as if he didn't miss a beat.
Yeah. Like it was like
Insane
yesterday.
behavior.
It is defense. It does feel like yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, so yeah, I still love you though, Pete. If you're watching,
So good.
It just kind of caught me off guard. Like, I mean, would have caught anybody off guard.
15 years, never too long. Shout out to Pete.
Yeah.
Nice work, Pete.
Just trying to think in my head of like what was going on in 2011, things that have happened or changed since 2011. Or like we're in the first Obama term. Our current president had a reality show. I mean, Connor was in high school. Slop had one of his 3 kids. Yeah.
It was a different world, bro.
Yeah. My soon-to-be 18-year-old was, 2.5. Like, just absolutely bonkers to think about. Yeah. Boynton from the top rope to Connor's in daycare in 2021. I mean, it's a little low, but yeah.
So good. Millie today in Pete's honor. Shout out Pete.
Yeah.
Fairness to Pete. Slop is that interesting. I forget his messages too. That's rude, Jeff. But Slop had hair in 2011.
I actually didn't, dude. No hair.
Pete predates the hair. Okay, so
it's gone, bro. It was never coming back.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna find some old ones. So I'm scrolling. I'm into 2018. So by the end of the show, I'll find the oldest one and I'll reply to it.
amazing.
Really freak somebody out.
Yeah.
One of there's some people like not to make a joke of this, but like there's one right here. I'm like, this guy's dead. That's serious. Like he's been dead for like 5 years.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna respond to that one.
Yeah.
All right, Pete.
Oh man,
John.
Yeah. Well, Pete, if you're watching, we appreciate it.
I love you,
jump
man.
in the chat. Jump in the chat, Pete. Yeah. Anyone else jump in the chat too? Let us know any thoughts that you have here for this week's games, props, anything you want us to address or talk about. Happy to do that at the end. Check out SharpStack if you haven't already done so. Free 7-day trial. Promo code WINNBA gets you another month on top of that. Great deal. 5 weeks for $10. Again, typically priced like $130. So fantastic deal. Let us know if you have any questions. A new suite of betting tools that we have over at 4for4. Subscribe wherever you're listening. Podcast form, Move the Line, 4for4 live on the YouTubes. Connor and I talk game previews on Monday, a little bit of what we saw the week before, a little bit what we think is going to happen here besides the totals, all that different stuff. So let's jump into it since we gave Pete the first 10 minutes at the top. Connor, first play for week 11. What do you got?
Yeah, I'm going with my Pete double unit lock of the day. Tyrone Tracy under 43.5 rushing yards, 42.5 pretty widely available, 43.5 DK Builder. He played pretty well last week, but it was against the Bears. Took until having a 10-point lead in the second half really to get going. And even then, only outcarried Singletary 14-8. This is a week after being outcarried by Singletary 8-6. Like the usage here is just like wildly fluid. If Singletary started and like had more carries, I really wouldn't be all that surprised, to be honest. Now, I don't think that's likely. I think Tracy's probably going to start. But given that they are touchdown underdogs, Packers allowing just 3.8 yards per carry to opposing running backs. I mean, there's a lot of different ways that this fails, whether it's like more Singletary or Packers get to a big lead or they just can't run the ball. Also, you have Jameis Winston, who is fun, but not a very good quarterback. So, probably going to see a lot of just random YOLO balls downfield intercepted, probably some shorter drives. I wouldn't be surprised if they even had less play volume. So I think the under here on Tracy is a pretty solid look. Also, Jake is on this with me too. So good stamp of approval from Jake too. Oh, look at that.
Slop, I know you're digging for DMs. Connor mentioned the under, and then you totally tuned out.
Yeah, I was like, all right, I got to find something.
Yeah.
I'm going to answer. But no, I found one from 2014. I told a buddy of mine to reach out to a company. I gave him an email address. So I might send him an email and say, hey, did you ever send that email? Like, whoa, like that was
just following up.
Yeah, just following up. You're all set, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's been a while.
So good. Connor's a good read.
Yeah, I didn't know that's a good thing. Yeah, I love it, Connor.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure you're super in on it, right, Slop?
Which part? All of it.
I took the over on the Packers run defense tackling Tyrone and Tracy for less than 43 yards.
I feel like that's good.
Volatile situation. So
yeah,
you're playing in the volatility. That's good. Slop, what do you got?
So I took Harold Fannin over our 40 plus receiving yards. Excuse me, plus 108. I got to be honest with you. I've never felt better about anything in my entire life, ever. Like, this is absolute gold, like literal gold, like on the street. I'm trying to find, hang on, I'm trying to pull up his player card here, but it's not letting me do it, and I need it. Here we go. Dude, he already did this against Baltimore. He literally already did this once, all right? Over the last 4 weeks, he's done this 3 times. The only time he didn't, he went for 36 yards. So this is basically his floor at this point. They're playing the Ravens. I think they do give up points to the Ravens. I mean, I'm not saying the Ravens are going to drop a 40 burger on them, but I think they play from behind. They're over a touchdown dogs. And Fannin is literally like Dillon Gabriel's guy. You know what I mean? Like David and Njoku, I don't even think plays there anymore. I don't think he has a locker. So it's Fannin and everybody else. I mean, I don't think Gabriel even has the arm to hit receivers. Dude, 40 plus. Like, what am I missing? Like, why would this be plus 10? What I'd say 6? It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's been a pretty steady stranglehold of Fannin running more routes, getting targeted at a higher rate as of late. So yeah, I don't hate it. I know Connor was considering a play there off of the weather because it looks like we have probably some rain. Probably some wind, but I also don't think that actually hurts Fannin, right? Like,
no, that's what I'm saying. That helps Fannin. Like, that literally that's your pass game.
Yeah. Connor, any thoughts?
I'll give more thoughts on it a little bit, but I think that I like Fannin if I had to pick someone.
Oh, you can't take anyone. That's the other part. You can't really take anyone else.
No, I mean,
like you'd have to take the under on Judy and Njoku. Who's the other receiver?
Tillman.
Tillman's back.
Said.
Who?
Said Tillman.
Oh,
the GOAT.
Under. Like, they're literally across the board. The only guy is Fannin. Like, the only guy. Yeah, it's almost too easy. So it's literally almost too easy.
Almost.
Why'd you stop at 40?
Well, just because, I mean, it is raining and stuff like that. But I don't know. Like, you don't want to get greedy either.
Yeah. We can catch the 40.
Yeah, you don't want to get greedy.
Get the
just move on. It's a 4:00 game. You got to get ready for Sunday night football by then. You got to think about future you when you're making these decisions. You know what I mean? You want a stress-free 4:00 hour. There's 4 windows this week too because we got an early game.
That's true.
So, I mean, you don't want to blow your load in the third quarter. You know what I'm saying? Just hang on. Just take your 40, and you'll have Sunday night football to get wild with. You know what I mean?
I love that you always have the mentality, the windows, right? You're always thinking about the Okay.
Just stay locked in. Because man, things start going bad, dude. When they give you 4 windows, man, you have a rough first one, rough second. Like, dude, like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, put the gun down. You know what I mean?
Fifth window on Monday night.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I count that as its own because I got hours to actually think about it. Like, from an emotional standpoint, you've got time to kind of cool down. You have the 24-hour rule.
That makes sense.
Of course. Yeah, 24-hour rule.
I don't even know what that is, but
all right, it applies
I've heard it before. I know it's a thing.
All right, first one for me. I'm going to go with Caleb Williams over 21.5 rushing yards. FanDuel, ESPN. Actually, if you have Rivers or Fanatics and can get anything down, they happen to have a better number at 20.5. This is playable on Builder, DraftKings, Seizures, 22.5 or so. We have just a few things here that are kind of percolating that I think make some sense. We have obviously the team that's blitzing the highest rate in the league, which is Minnesota. And they've actually really kind of turned the screws lately. And I think it kind of coincides with Andrew Van Ginkel coming back. The last couple of games, 3 of the last 4, they've had a blitz rate north of 50%. Last week against the Ravens, 63.6%. They did another 61% against the Chargers a couple weeks ago. Like, they're blitzing a ton. And there's this weird trend that I noticed the last couple of years under Flores. In division, they blitz significantly more the second time they play the team in the division. And their lowest blitz rate so far this season was the first opening game against the Bears. They only blitzed like 30-something%. That would actually be like the 3rd highest rate in the league. But for Minnesota, it's way below their average. So this happened last year too, where they really turned it up against Caleb the second time through. And Caleb's running a ton. I think he's, feeling like, hey, I can create outside the pocket. We got back-to-back games with him running 6 times for 58 yards the first time they met. He's got 53 and 63 the last 2 times out. This is 21.5. Like, what are we talking about here? So I think it's a pretty low number. There's probably some ladder opportunities here. He struggled against the blitz as a passer too, so probably more opportunities to play some hero ball. So absolutely love this one. And again, like I said, you can take some ladders if you like it. So Slop, any thoughts on Caleb rushing?
I'm in. My buddy Jeff thinks that Caleb's throwing a pick too. Not that Jeff, other Jeff.
Okay.
Feinberg.
Okay.
Yeah, you know him. He's the sad Blue Jay fan. The guy he was laid out on the dugout like that. That poor bastard.
That's so funny.
Yeah, we were talking to him this morning on the Thunderdome, and he is in on Caleb throwing a pick. And I thought it was a good look. Same little thing you're saying, like same way. It just a nice way to play it.
Pressure, yeah. Mm-hmm. Connor, any thoughts here?
I mean, Caleb's just like put the team on his back. So like, I think it depends on what this game, in my opinion, just has so many like different, I don't know, situations, like outcomes here. Like if the Vikings fall behind, like JJ McCarthy could throw for like 250. If they're playing from ahead, I think they're probably going to run the ball really well. TJ Edwards just got announced out. On the other side of the ball, too, like Caleb, their running game has been pretty good against like a lot of pretty good run defenses. And so like if you go, like if they're able to run the ball, maybe he doesn't have to scramble. Also, too, there was something interesting. So like during their scripted plays, in the first time they met, Flores didn't blitz them at all, or like blitz them like 20%. But then in the non-scripted plays in the second half, blitzed him a ton, which makes a lot of sense because he's like, all right, let's just get out of the scripted plays. Ben Johnson and Caleb are probably just going to beat us. Let's like sit back, call it the occasional one. Then non-scripted plays, let's just give him hell. So yeah, like I don't know. I mean, if he doesn't run much early, feel free to live bet it. You know, like you might even get a better number live.
Sure.
But I still like it pre-flop too. Like if you get like a 14 or 15 mid-game here, like have it the second quarter and he doesn't run much, I think that you're probably in a good spot, to be honest.
Yeah, no, that's a good call. Live betting opportunity. You can go longest here too. Using the new like consumer brain stuff, you can ask lots of questions that you can't find the data elsewhere, which is really cool. Caleb is 9th in scramble per pressure rate on the season, but he's 3rd in scramble per blitz rate. So when he gets blitzed, just the nature of like how he's seeing that, he's running at a like significantly higher rate. So that helps him here in this situation too. So lots of different outs. Again, ladders, live betting. Live betting is almost always the way. It's hard for us in content to like share bets to like, ranges because those things are so fragile. But like I got the Pats -6.5 last night.
That's huge.
After, Fields ran into the end zone for a touchdown the first drive. It's like, yes, 13 before the game. Like nothing changed. We haven't had the ball yet.
Under was, I mean, I hate to say it, but the under, as soon as they scored, I was like, that would be nice to get. Like, but I was like, I'm not doing it. But dude, and sure enough, it was never close. But that under probably went up to close to 50. And you're like, dude, they're not scoring 50 points.
Yeah.
But since we got a first drive Jets touchdown, that's like the perfect thing. So I think I want to be a live guy. And I think the best way to do it is just to have like a checklist in your head of each game, like what you want to have. Like, you know what I'm saying?
1,000%.
So if you would have seen Jets touchdown, that should have triggered under. You know what I mean? Like, really, Jets touchdown first drive. Like, that's like the best possible thing that can happen because you're going to get a great number on a number that's never going to get hit.
Are you not a live guy right now, Slop? Like, are you
not really? Like, I don't know. Like, but by the time the games come on, sometimes I start drinking a little bit.
So that's a great time.
I'm a big no drink and bed at the same time guy. Like, get your stuff done first. Like, be an adult. You know what I mean? Don't wake up tomorrow with nothing in your account.
All right.
You don't remember how it happened. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hear me out. All right, hear me out.
Okay.
So you pre-flop. You got all your shit in pre-flop for a certain amount, and then you bet live, but just like for less. So you're like, all right,
yeah, I'll do that.
You know, like, and so then
I go more.
live.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, like that's I mean, I will say it's so fun to just to roll up to a bar or something like that and just live bet. I don't know, Ball State, some random other game. You don't know any of the players. You're just watching, and you get a little bit to get the juices flowing just for fun. Like it's just like you're not there to win. You know, it's just like whatever. It's just, but you can apply the same basic principles. Like, all right, you see the guy injured, jam the other guy.
Always there to win.
Always there to win. I'm way too competitive. There's no like I have to. I always think I'm gonna, and then like even when I don't get mad about it. I just think, all right, what's the next one? You know what I mean? But if I discovered this a long time ago, all right. What you do is you just took 2+ money moves. Let's say the NBA slate on a Thursday night. You get the 8 o'clock game, the 10 o'clock game. Just pre-flop, 2+ money moves. You're okay. You're not going to get hurt too bad. If you
different windows.
Yeah, in a different window, so you're covered for the whole night.
Yeah,
you're all set. You got action the whole night. All you got to do is hit one. That's it, and you go home with some cash in your pocket, and you don't wake up with a blown up account because I've probably done that more than anybody. I would bet that I've blown up more accounts than anybody on this planet. In my 20s, it was out of control. Just wild. You know what I mean? That's why I don't even believe in like gambling addiction. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, you can recover from it. If I made it, anybody can. You know what I mean? It's more of just like tighten up your approach and you're probably going to be fine.
Bankroll management.
Yeah.
I would say it's great for account health too. That's another positive.
It's true.
But I think it's super beatable too. Just like, even if you do know a little bit like NFL stuff, like live betting can be super beatable if you're just paying attention. Like, I don't know, like a running back is supposed to start and just like doesn't start. And then you're like, okay, his line was 40. Some books move a little bit slower live. You know, it's going to reopen at like 20. So there's a lot of things that you can judge that the books just like can't really move fast enough on. So I think there's edges there. It's not super scalable. Obviously, like you can't like to Noonan's point, unless all your subs are just hanging out in Discord, like waiting for you to jam a bunch of live bets, which is possible. But that's just not how we have set up. So
yeah, I see that on the MMA side. I think a lot.
If you're a drinker and you wanted to do it, I think if you just had a plan of what would happen, like what you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, so basically like just, not even like first drive. I'm talking about just game script wise. If you had an idea of what you wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Like a team gets behind, but you want to make sure the team gets behind before you take that quarterback's passing yards over. They get behind. Now you get 2 drives where the guy doesn't do anything. Dude, that number looks great. You know what I mean? Like that number is going to look great that comes out. And that's, I guess, like, yeah, I guess if you booze it, maybe then. But yeah, I tend to like, dude, get everything in first and then just let it go. You know what I mean?
Do you remember the generational like Chiefs playoff run where they fell behind like 14 to 20 points every game and they came back and won every single time? I mean, it was just like the best live betting experience in the world. Just jam them money line against the spread, and they came back. So hasn't quite happened like that. I don't think ever again for them, but there was like 3 games in a row where it happened in the playoffs. They were down like 21-0 to Texans. They came back and won. I'm pretty sure.
I remember that. Yeah. That was a while ago.
and then gave it all back during the Super Bowl against Brady and the Bucks. It's like just continue to hammer them live, and they never came back. So
it happens.
Yeah.
With a plan. I like Steve.
With a plan.
Yeah, this is a good note too. Fouls in basketball matter a ton. Fumbles in the NFL too. Like if you know like a rookie's just going to be like, all right, like Ramondre, fumbles again, or like last year, he's just like, all right, that guy's never seen the field for a while. It's just
okay. Yeah, running back after a fumble, if you know, as soon as you know that, just go take us under. Because he's probably not going to, he might not play again, or if he does, it's going to be a couple snaps. Does he have to come back in?
No.
To work? Okay, nope. Yeah, that's good. That's great to know.
My opinion, the best live is literally right after the game starts. The team that loses, say you were thinking about betting, pulling the trigger on a guy. I want to bet Puka over 7.5 receptions, and it's minus 120. Well, the Seahawks win the toss, take the ball, and they get a first down during that drive. All of a sudden, Puka's going to be 7.5 plus money. Nothing's changed. They haven't had the ball yet. The algorithm naturally moves that line. So if it's someone else that can move yards or that can move, again, the scenario in the game hasn't actually really changed. I got in a conversation with this with live betting, golf a couple of years ago, where someone massively disagreed with me. It's like, if I got a guy in the late wave, we literally have 2 windows. We got an early wave and a late wave. I like a guy that's late who's at 25-1. Some jabroni goes out and cooks early. My guy now is 30, hasn't even teed off yet. His round hasn't started. So I know his win probability maybe changed if you think that guy is going to do something, but not in reality. I really don't think that. You can get better numbers. So again, you can also do what Connor's doing and stay live and active throughout. But just if you're on the precipice of making a bet on a guy and it's just a matter of a couple yards or points, that number can change before they even touch the rock. So it's worth staying dialed in on a little bit.
I think we had a nice little, this is good, nice 15-minute live betting segment here. This is how to win betting live. I'm going to start teaching classes at the local bar. So if you're in Chicago, just to prove slop wrong, I'll share the picket slips, but I haven't drank with slop before. So that could probably be a different experience. Yeah. Live betting with slop might be a little bit different.
It gets a little loose. You know what I mean? It gets a little loose. You wake up the next day and think, oh, yeah, that did happen. Damn.
Could make for a good show, Mm-hmm. All right, Connor, back to you.
Back to me. Yeah, I'm going back to something that I know and love, and I haven't been, there for a little while. I'm going to go with a shitty quarterback under, going with Dillon Gabriel under 178 passing yards. Slop is going to hate this, but hear me out. Dillon Gabriel down just so bad so far in the NFL, averaging 170 yards per game, 3 games under this total already, despite playing against Miami, the Jets last week without Sauce. He played from behind essentially the entire game. He had 32 attempts, only going to have 167 passing yards against the Jets. I mean, this is really, really bad. Now gets the Ravens in a game that should be pretty heavily weather impacted, 20 plus mile per hour sustained winds, gusts up to 30. And that impacts deep throws. Doesn't really matter for slops like Fannin throws, all that much. But probably eliminates the probability of something crazy downfield. And historically, quarterback yards per attempt drops by 0.25 at around 15 miles per hour, drops by over a yard at 20 miles per hour in sustained wind. So, I mean, Gabriel's yards per attempt is already in the shitter. So another yard off that is
minus yards.
Yeah, it's minus yards. And I also think he could get benched, to be honest.
Totally.
I think they're he's 1-4. The one game they won was 0 thanks to him against Miami. He had 110 yards. And he just lost to the Jets. I think at this point, I don't know if it's Zappy or Shadur or whatever. If he plays a bad first half, I think they're going to run the ball a decent amount too. Both sides are going to run the ball, but plays a bad first half, I think we could see someone. So,
yeah. It was a good look.
He's terrible.
Yeah, he's terrible. That's it. Only QB Gabriel's better than so this. Yes, that was probably the problem earlier with Slop live betting Ball State and quarterbacks he doesn't know. Slop knows all those quarterbacks. That's his new thing.
They stink.
Yeah, that's his new thing.
I'm out actually on those. I'm going to go with bully teams that I think are going to score a bunch of points this week, college football.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Bully team. So basically the underappreciated, Texas A&M. That's a good, but like I think they dropped 50 on Carolina this weekend, South Carolina.
So team totals, spread.
Team totals. I'm thinking like this. Like, have you guys ever been jumped?
No, I've never been
Yeah,
jumped.
can't have, but
all right, so what happens is you get jumped, and then now you say, all right, cool. Next time I see you, you know, whatever. I hope my friends would, and then will you actually see that person when you have your friends with you? That's what's happening with Texas A&M. They got rolled last year by South Carolina. They weren't ready. This year they are ready. There's only like a couple of South Carolina kids left. Texas A&M, they're not only that, they're number 3 in the country, and they need respect. Look, the only way to get respect is to whack somebody. That's it. You know, there's no whatever. So they got two-prong. It's a two-prong attack here. All they need, I think they are the 35.5 team. So 37, 38, that number gets you home. But I think they drop a 40 burger on them just to prove a point. You know what I mean? Let them know.
Slop, you remember this back in the day before we didn't have a playoff, but there wasn't even like, you know, the BCS. It was literally like they would vote. They just voted who the national champion was.
Yeah.
So like
thing in the world.
Dumbest thing in the world. Like so winning by margin was part of like what you had to do. So it's like teams would literally just hang 70 on a team because it would just look better in their resume at the end of the year. So like, you know, you really cook out some spreads back in the day.
This is the time of year where style points are gonna kind of matter, because style points still kind of exist. You know what I mean? Like, it's still part of it. And,
human nature.
Mm-hmm. And they need them. Like Texas A&M. I mean, they've had some good wins, but they're actually good though. I'm not saying we're not backing some bad teams. Like, they're actually good, so they keep their foot on the throttle. I think. But like I said, last year they got jumped, and this year they got all their friends with them. So what do you think is going to happen? They're going to whip them up. They're at home, last home game season. I mean, they're gonna put a beating on those kids. So yeah, instead of the bad quarterbacks, I think that might go into like maybe a back burner, or put it in a file and put it like in the back of the file cabinet for like ideas. But yeah, that one might be not dead, but just again way in the back. Maybe we just go for bullies now.
You like this guy, Slop? Casey Conception. You know much about him? He's like the receiver.
Yeah, I like their quarterback. Reed, he's actually good. Like we couldn't. I was like, I'm gonna bet on a good one.
Yeah, Marcel Reed, 218.5. That's pretty low, Slop.
Yeah, no, he'll get that dude. But the only problem is they can run on these kids. I think, dude, they are gonna break. It's gonna be bad, dude. They're gonna motorboat these kids. Yeah,
it's very mature of you to pivot. You know, find what's working.
New ways.
Maybe, you know, leave what's not in the sidelines.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look back. Just, you know, very, very. You know,
keep on keeping on, boys.
Yeah, very Pete.
You gotta find new angles. You got to get creative with your angles, but you got to get new ones, especially when the old ones don't work. Those are bad angles. Yeah. I watching the Bear kid last week, Connor. He had 2 chances with the ball, 2 different chances. So like they are getting their asses kicked. So we're talking balls kicked in, and they have to throw. He gets 2 sets of 4 downs to throw with. He needed like 12 yards. He could not get it. And it was like the second time in 2 weeks this happened, like where the kid just literally had multiple ones where it's obvious throw, like you have to throw, and he just couldn't do it. So I was like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah,
that's tough. Yeah, I mean he's really, really, really bad.
Yeah, not good.
And yeah, I mean, like it just seems like the talent disparity in college is even greater. You know, to an extent of like if you get a really bad quarterback, like they are just.
Mm-hmm. This kid's a freshman. He's not that bad. He's just not good. Like he's not really what like we would expect to see. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a freshman
quarterback.
Yeah, like I mean, like once this Reed kid, he was about in this boat probably a year and a half ago. You know what I mean? But now, you know, like I don't know, more experience. He gets older, better. You know, blah blah blah. But also too, you're getting for a lot of these kids, you're getting soft secondaries. You know what I'm saying? So you're looking at like literally a team playing prevent. You know what I'm saying, in the fourth quarter, like so you're gonna get bullshit yards. He didn't even get those, and it's like Jesus, dude. What are we doing? What are we doing? But you move on, dude. You move on. You keep on.
You live and you learn.
On. Yep.
All right, Slop. Second play for you, buddy.
My turn.
Yep.
Theo. We're gonna go Theo.
Big tight end week.
Remembrance of Theo Huxtable. Dude. He's my favorite Theo since that Theo.
Yeah. Love
Dude.
Theo Huxtable.
Yeah, Theo was the man.
Yeah.
That's a shame that he died because he should have kept living. It would have been better. But 4.5 receptions. All right. Plus 112. That's it. All right. Dude, Jameis is playing quarterback. I don't know if the books know or not, but Jameis is playing quarterback. What's up, Brando? Brando's in here. You see that? Just Brando?
What's up, Brando?
Yeah, he's my guy. No, but Jameis is playing quarterback. Jameis, big tight end guy, just like me since college, maybe sooner. I don't know. But last season, you guys remember David Njoku?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he used to play tight end for the Browns until Fannin got there.
Right. Yeah.
Well, last year, it was just last year, not a long time ago. His first game with Jameis, 5 receptions. Second game, 5 receptions. Third game, 9 receptions. Next game, 1. So he had a stinker. The next game, 9 receptions. He was targeted 17 times that game by our boy Jameis. All right. 7 receptions the next game. Dude, that's all more than 5, except for one time.
True.
They're going to get behind. If the Packers have any pride whatsoever, they're going to hang a 30-burger on these dudes. And we're just going to see Jameis getting to throw the ball for literally the entire second half. Like, he is free as a bird this Sunday. After the coach got fired, I mean, there's like, dude,
oh yeah,
they are just going to get to do whatever the hell they want. And if there's any quarterback in the league that we want to see in a situation like that, it's Jameis. And speaking of being able to see, he got LASIK a couple years ago, so he can see now. So it's not blind Jameis anymore, dude. Like, he can actually see. It's going to be a problem. Dude, and the thing is with the Packers, if they're not doing it on their own, Jameis will throw them a pick 6 just to prove a point. You know what I'm saying? Just to get them going, dude. Because he wants to get the shootout going. And, dude, 5 receptions for Theo, that's not a lot. Not a lot. Especially Slayton's out.
Slayton's out. Yep.
So there's no Neighbors, no Slayton. They're gonna have Jalen Hyatt wander around out there. They're not gonna throw it to him. Maybe here and there. Wandale, but I don't even know if Wandale knows you're allowed to go 5 yards past the line of scrimmage. So it's Theo, dude.
I don't hate it. Connor, any thoughts?
Yeah, I've been trying to think of like the best way to attack this without Slayton. Because I mean, you're looking at like, Wandale, Gunnar, Olszewski, is he going to play at all? Like maybe Jalen Hyatt, who's just like an NPC. I mean, this guy's like, just doing cardio out there.
He's literally a computer.
Yeah. Little Jordan Humphrey's not even there anymore. Right.
Yeah. I mean, in this economy, you can't even get Lil Jordan. I mean, it's tough, like.
I'm looking around like, what are we doing? And it's like, dude, I forgot. It's like Jameis, he likes the big guys. He'll throw the big. Like, so the biggest dude running away from him is who he's going to throw to. And that's Theo. Like he does that. Like there are times like he'll throw to Theo when he's blocking. You know what I mean? Like he don't give a shit, dude. Like he just wants to get the ball to the tight end.
It's going to be an awesome experience. Anytime we get to watch Jameis Winston play football is just an awesome day. Too many absolute losers like Dillon Gabriel and not enough, real men like Jameis Winston.
Eating those W's, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait. Especially, like I said, after the coach getting fired. It's just going to be whatever, guys. You know what I mean? Like, that's my favorite one. It's like, you ever had a job at, like, I don't know, like a menial job when you were younger and, like, with a manager that you hated, and then that guy got fired, and then the next shift, like, you want to work, dude. Like, I can't wait to go in there and just run wild.
Soak up the vibes. Yeah,
dude.
Totally.
Like that's this shift for these guys. They just get to do whatever the hell they want, dude. And it's going to be amazing because Jameis does whatever the hell he wants anyways.
Correct.
Like, dude, so now there's nobody in charge. There's no boss. Like, he might be calling his own plays.
Yeah, I think it's Mike Kafka now.
That's right.
Yeah, it's literally like the play calls are literal recommendations. You know what I mean? It's not even like required. Dude. It's just like maybe do this or just whatever.
It's like the Madden suggestions. Like it just pops up on there. There's 3.
Like, you know what? I like that, coach. Here, let's go with Theo down the seam. You know what I mean? Run as fast as you can that way. I'll see if I can hit you.
We got
Yards
Jason
is gonna
coming
play
in.
too.
Theo, 7 receptions, 5-1 on ESPN. Would you go there, Slop?
If you think that's going to happen, what I would do is go yards. You know what I mean? Like if you think he's catching 7, which I think that's in the mix, don't get me wrong. If you think he's catching 7, then maybe go, I don't know, 70 at plus 330. Yeah, I don't know. Or the 500. I like the 500. That's fun.
It's only 2 more catches than what you need.
Yeah.
So, right? It's not
Yeah,
bad.
no, I think he can get it. I'm just saying I was trying to like galaxy brain it real quick. That's why I don't live bet when I'm drinking. But that's right there. But
by the time you figured it out, the line has moved. It's gone.
Yeah. 80 is plus 450. If he catches 7 balls, he's getting 80 yards. So I mean, I guess the better price or the better option there would be the 7 since it's plus 500. Dude, he just caught 7 balls. He was targeted 8 times. I think the Packers have to score. Like, I think they have to show up. Like, they just embarrassed themselves last week. That was pathetic. So they have to. And I think they do have pride. They have weapons. They're not
2 weeks in a row, too. They lost at home to the Panthers.
So
they need to get right.
Giants feel like a pretty soft target. Great landing spot for them. And I don't know. And, dude, and they got James. Like I said, James will get them jump-started. James will give him a pick 6, dude, just to get him going. You know what I mean? Like, he wants to party.
Yeah. All right.
James wants to party. I love it.
I'm in. So, we could go Jameis yards, too, like for the big parlay at the end.
I'm not opposed.
Dude, 300 is in, like, play, dude. Like, we're talking James. I don't care who his receivers are. It doesn't matter. Remember Cedric Tillman last year? He was a rando. Like a total rando, and all of a sudden he's like going for like 7 for $110. It's like what just happened? Jameis happened.
Jameis 300 is plus 430, which is hilarious.
He don't care if they're open; he'll throw it to them. So anybody that gets like 0 separation is in play because he'll still throw the ball to him, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
well, that's convenient for the Giants.
Yeah, that does not matter. Like, oh, he can't separate. Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, what are we looking at here? Seriously, I mean, Ray McLeod, Bo Collins.
Ray's not that bad, dude.
I think Ray actually that might be a good look too. What are we going to get his number at?
Playing any snaps?
He's going to have to play some snaps. He was out there running wind sprints last week, but
that's Dart play. Dart likes to run. James ain't running, man. He's lazy. He's like, fuck that.
Yeah,
right. I don't know. I think that's an interesting look. How much? I mean, without Slayton too, like he should play a decent amount.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to have to.
Somebody that you do not think is going to have a day is going to have a day. Like with Jameis back there. Because, again, it's Jameis.
I mean, Ray ran 92% of the routes in week 9.
Okay.
37 last week.
Okay.
Again, Slayton. Again, almost like a 1-for-1 for Slayton, right? Slayton didn't play the week before. Slayton played last week.
Okay. So, yeah. No, this is good.
So maybe it's Ray that, we probably don't have any Ray numbers, right?
We got no Ray numbers right now, but I'm all in. I mean, this is like
we're gonna keep Theo, but Ray is
now again 92% of the routes, 3% target rate.
Yeah, but
it's really
Jameis,
impressive. Again, totally agree. Just saying.
That's why I love context.
Yeah,
context matters. You know what I mean? Like you see
I'm
that, like, ooh, I don't like it. Nope.
No, I think also the other route.
I don't know if I'm gonna release it. But I'm personally going to be betting Ray McLeod alts for the vibes.
I agree with that 100%. Ray McLeod, I bet you we get 30 yards. It's like a number. Watch.
I'll go less than that. I bet we'll get like 20. Maybe.
I think it starts with 2.
If that happens, I'm going to put my whole account on it.
Yeah.
Responsibly.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it starts with a 2. I agree.
That would be, that would be ridiculous. Like, what routes is he running? Like, who's running the downfield stuff? I don't want to get fooled by Hyatt again. And if it is Hyatt, I'm going to be so pissed because I wasted money on him like 2 years ago thinking that, he's going to be the guy catching a long pass, like whenever there was injuries or something like that. And he just runs cardio. Like, I don't think he knows he's supposed to like get separation.
The problem with the Ray averaged up the target so skewed because it was 1 attempt, right? So he had a 5-yard averaged up the target, but I don't know how deep his routes were.
Yeah,
on average.
We got to see a route tree,
right?
We need a route tree for Ray.
His NGS. routes.
She had a GPS on him.
I mean, you'd imagine that Jalen Hyatt runs the clearer routes, right? Like the go routes.
Straight out.
That's kind of
That
all he's done.
that way. We're not.
You know what that means? We're gonna get Ray McLeod as their true X. Then we got Hyatt running the clear out routes and Wandale in the slot. We got Ray McLeod alpha season.
Hyatt becomes uncorrelated, under 1.5, 30 plus on Hyatt.
Hyatt would be the uncorrelated guy there.
Yeah.
We just got Sam Laporta out.
Dude, I can't see what that name says. Tim, 3 picks for Winston's plus 400. That's fun. You know what I mean? Like, that's fun. Because he tries to see how many picks he can throw and still win, which is awesome. It's an awesome game.
Some news here. Just got Sam Laporta announced out.
Yeah.
Officially.
JMO time, baby.
Yeah, I don't really know if there's like a direct really way to play that right now.
I wanted it to be JMO, and I say JMO, but I'm not playing JMO, so just know that.
Brock Wright, anytime touchdown?
Hey,
No.
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 No. Yeah. See, that's kind of where I'm at. I mean, it's like plus, it's not even that good. Down to plus 240 on DK.
They just bend us over with the touchdown numbers. Dude, as a home run guy, I know we get screwed on home run numbers. You know what I'm saying? But not like that bad just because they're single instance. But like touchdowns, Brock Wright is 270. Like, come on, man. Like, help us out a little bit. But we're such like monkeys. We'll just do it. You know what I mean? Oh, whatever. Like, and like, I hate it because I still do it. And it's just like, I'm part of the problem. We should, like, we're not doing it until we get fair odds. Like, this is crap.
Yeah. I always say, like, there's a reason that pretty much you open any app in any game, and the first thing that they want you to bet on is touchdowns.
Yeah.
It's not by accident. They would love for you to bet on touchdowns.
Even when you close the tab, it'll just open back up on FanDuel automatically. Like, didn't you just open that up again? Like, I closed it purposely so I could look at other stuff. And they're like, nah, we'll open it back up. Maybe you didn't see this.
Yeah.
Try it out.
I'm sure you don't, but touchdowns are fun.
Yeah, here's touchdowns, buddy.
I hate it.
Yeah. They just
didn't get my money.
Dude, you still got one more official play, don't you?
I do.
Oh, shit. All right. Hit that and let's build this parlay.
Okay.
All right. Let's see.
I flip-flopped on this. The more I looked at it, I changed my mind. I think you can go with attempts, but I went completions. Patrick Mahomes, pretty good quarterback, over 23.5 completions, plus 100 on Builder, minus 110 on Caesars, readily available in that range. They lead the league in pass rate over expectation. Pat Surtain dinged up, obviously not in this game. There's some pretty decent splits of what they actually been doing with Surtain out of the lineup. So they actually led the league in man rate with him in the lineup, which makes sense. Last 2 weeks without him, they are playing man at the 27th highest rate in the league. They've shifted drastically to a zone coverage, and the Mahomes splits man versus zone are pretty sizable from a completion standpoint. 9% positive completion percentage over expectation, 72% completion rate against zone. It's negative 7.2% against man, 55.8% completion percentage. So he's way more accurate, which makes sense. Lower ADOT. I think you're going to hit some singles here. I don't think you have a scenario where Denver's going to be able to control the ball or, run, because they obviously have running back issues there. You have full slate of receivers, offensive linemen for Kansas City coming off of a bye here. I think there's just kind of some recency bias tied in this number because Mahomes had 15 completions last time out against the Bills. They hit the ball for 10 minutes less than the Bills did. So, Mahomes kind of covering this consistently here. Love this spot. Love this price, 23.5 completions. Like I said, I think you could play over 35.5 attempts as well. Connor, any thoughts on Patty Mahomes?
No, like it's kind of like a contrarian look here, I think. Like, and he's lined a good bit higher than this, I think, most other situations too. So I think it's kind of a fun look here. And I think if the Broncos need to provide a little bit of pushback here, they're obviously only 4-point dogs, but their offense has just been so bad. So any pushback here, I think, from the Broncos probably gets there on Mahomes. And even not, I mean, they throw the ball, game script doesn't matter to them. They just throw the ball.
He cleared this by like 5 or 6 in that Raiders game that they won by like 30. There's a bunch of instances where they win big and he's still 25, 26 completions.
There are certain teams that we take under pass attempts on because they want to run the ball. They genuinely want to run the ball. The Chiefs are not one of them because they don't care about running the ball.
I don't think they can.
No, it's true. Pacheco out this week too.
Correct.
So is it going to be Brashard and Kareem?
Yeah. Denver's third in rush D DVOA as well.
Even better.
Yeah. So yeah, love it. Absolute banger. So all right, let's build real quick before parlay. I got some uncorrelated just to share, just throw out there.
Okay.
Ray actually is going to be a good one, I think. No, Jalen. How about Nico Collins?
Ooh.
Under 5.5, 100 plus.
Oh,
almost 17 to 1. Almost
I like
17,
that.
plus 16 and change, right? So it's Mills, it's Tennessee, it's a disaster. They're missing secondary pieces. Nico 5.5, 100 plus. QJ Connor under 3.5, 60 plus, 18 to 1. I mean, it's kind of hot. Drake London looks like he popped up questionable. He's probably going to play under 6.5, 100 plus, 13 to 1. And then Donnie's in the chat with us. Shout out Donnie, New Hampshire boy right here. AJ Brown under 4.5, 80 plus is 11 to 1. If you want to take under 4.5, 100 plus for AJ Brown, 30 to 1. Some uncorrelated magic. Some big dogs too. Some decent reception numbers that we're chasing up a little bit. So I'll pop those in the chat for subscribers. But I think those are all pretty interesting. I'm going to sprinkle in all of them. So
love
all
it.
Right.
Those are good ones. I'm trying to change up the mojo here and build a parlay somewhere else other than FanDuel because it just hasn't been working out. So I think we're time to separate our relationship with FanDuel. I'm building on an ESPN bet just so that we can try and take some money from them before they, close up shop. Because I mean, no better time to kick someone when they're, when they're down, right?
So when they're down, the kick them when they're down parlay.
Yeah, the problem is these odds are awful.
Are they? So they're going to be score bet?
Yeah, they're just gonna rebrand to score bet. It's gonna be the exact same thing. So I don't think anything's really gonna happen, but maybe.
I remember when score bet, I thought they were gonna do something. They just never did.
Yeah,
they had so many users, people using their app for.
That's what I thought. Like you would be able to get people to use it, but then I don't know.
Yeah,
whatever.
I think it's around in Canada. I think it's in some spots there's score, but yeah,
Canadian guy.
Yeah.
But anyways, we'll build it on ESPN, whatever, for now and just see what happens.
Okay. Trust you, Connor.
Theo 5+ is plus 115. Caleb 30 rushing yards. Mahomes. This is also why I build it on ESPN. You can include completions in the parlay. You cannot on FanDuel or Caesars, I don't think. And then so 25+ is plus 125. Harold Fannin, even money. And Jalen, I had a Jalen Waddle 100+. I don't know if that's any interest to you guys. It's
Kami. Like it.
Dominating target share. Commander secondary is injured and awful anyways.
Yeah.
So we're at 60 to 1.
Okay. So we're gonna push it. We can push the tempo.
Yeah, probably need like one or two more. I don't know. You guys got any other favorites that you like?
Nothing on Ray yet?
No, I looked everywhere. I can't find any Ray.
I think the Rams drop a 30 burger on the Seahawks.
Interesting.
Nice little Cleveland steamer right on them. Yeah.
Cleveland steamer on him. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. Well, just temper that one. I get a bunch of them. Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
I mean, the
Alaskan Pipeline. Familiar with?
Look through who they've played. Like their defense looks good. Don't get me wrong, but you start looking through and you're like, I don't think they've seen anybody that can really exploit them the way the Rams can. Like just through the air, because the Seahawks stopped the run, but then you look and it's like, all right, so they had Jacoby Brissett, and I mean, that game was a weird game anyways because they were up like 35-0. It felt like
sure.
Literally at kickoff. But I mean, you go back through. I was just looking at who they played, and I was like, damn man, like the Rams, that offense is pretty like legit. So if they can't really run the ball, and if they get pushback from Seattle, I think they're just going to score. Like they're just going to that's going to be their answer. It's like, all right, we'll just go on a touchdown, and just keep scoring. So the
Stafford 300+.
That feels right. I mean, I don't see how they get stopped. Like I think the Seahawks are kind of fake, like defense wise. Like it kind of not real fake, but like they're. I don't know. It's a big ass game too. I mean, both of them 7-2. So it's a big game. Statement time. Like I said, the Seahawks. So like hear this: 22 to the Cardinals, 14 to the Commanders, the 19 to the Texans, 12 to the Jaguars. You're like, who even are these teams? Like, they're not even like, what are we doing? It's like a bunch of Division II teams. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? They played the Bucs. They gave up 38 points to Baker and them, and he's got like 2 healthy guys to throw to. Everybody else is basically just people that they just found like to play. So I don't know. Like I said, when you go through, it's interesting. You know, like, all right, well, you see all these numbers for the Seahawks but then when you actually kind of dive in, you're like, who the hell these numbers come against? Like, Jacoby just got 20 something against them.
Big is, a card carrying member of the Von Witherspoon fan club. I want to note that he was out for about a month and he's back. They've still been awesome without him. And now he's back. But I also think the Rams cook. I also think the Rams struggle to run the football a little bit too.
So then you have to throw. Yeah. It's going to get kind of forced into it is what I'm thinking. That's my whole thing. They just kind of get forced into just throwing. And before you know it, they're like, dude, well, we can actually throw. They have Devontae Adams and Puka, and they were using tight ends last week. So, like, they could – and Stafford looks like the best player in the NFL. Like, so –
now 13 tutties in the last 3 games.
That is just stupid.
Yeah. And
like I said, against the Seahawks where you have to throw the ball. Like, you're going to have to. I don't think they can run on them. So, good luck. But
it's a good SGP because the other side, them scoring, I think we force Darnold in that offense to do things that they haven't been asked to do at all this year too, right?
Exactly.
So
now his stuff is pretty interesting too because like you said, like they've run a lot, but they've also been winning like all the time.
Yeah.
So
just raw, unadjusted like run rate, pass rate. They are by far the most run heavy team in the league. And they've just been super efficient every time they throw them, but they don't throw very much. But they'll get pushed on Sunday. I feel like
they have to throw. Wow. You know what I mean? Like they take that efficiency with more attempts. Like, dude, they might drop a 40 burger on them.
Yeah.
So we going 300 Stafford, 275 Darnold, or
I like
one or the other?
I like it.
All right. That puts us up to 350 to 1.
Are we allowed to throw a team total in there?
What's up?
Are we allowed to, or is it worth it to throw a team total? Is probably the better question. Like a 40 burger. Like what's that? 38.
Let me see. Alternate.
Like what? I don't even know what we're looking at here. You know what I mean? I just want to know the price. Like what are we even looking at? It's like 24.5. I think is the price. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's the actual line. You know, standard line.
Do you want team total? There's no.
The Rams team total. Is there
no alt team total?
Oh, there's no alt. Okay, they know.
Not on this app. It's like you can. Each app has their own things that you can play alts on, and this is unfortunately not one of them. That
okay. Yeah. All right. But, now you would pivot to the quarterbacks because both are going to have to do work. What about even Cooper Kupp? Like somebody in the chat saying that Jim, like he hasn't been bad. It's just they just throw the ball to JSN every time. So like that's the thing.
If you added over 55.5 points, the parlay becomes 500 to 1. Just total in the game, 55.5 in the game. So, I mean, if you think they drop a 40 burger,
yeah. Well, I mean, they would have to like get pushback from the Seahawks to do that, which I think they can. So
yeah, I think they will.
That would mean that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think the over in that game is about as live can be, because like I said, I don't think the Seahawks defense is that good. I think they're just good at the run part, and then like that pass game will get exposed by the right team.
Yeah, I think that's very much the case for the Rams. Personally, like the Rams secondary, I think is the worst. Like singular room in those 2 defenses. Yeah. So I think it's the pass.
So then now, once the Rams score, the Seahawks they're going to score. And then now you just got a party going.
Yeah.
The only thing better is if Jameis was like the Seahawks quarterback. You know what I mean? Like that would be fun.
Yeah. All I wanted is Jameis with Malik Neighbors. That's it. That's all I wanted in my life.
Yeah.
I mean, Malik Neighbors is going for 2,500 in the season if you gave him a full year of Jameis Winston. It would never happen because he'd throw 25 picks again, probably.
Every
But-
game would be like the Joe Flacco to Jamar Chase game.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean,
They'd run like drag routes. It'd be like a crater player, and you just you could call for the ball every single time.
Yeah.
And get it.
Yeah, and get it exactly, and actually get it thrown to you.
Yeah. I also don't hate T. Higgins.
Favorites this week.
T. Higgins is called out here by Donnie. Some good man zone splits against Pittsburgh. We mentioned AJ Brown, the uncorrelated. Genty makes me a little nervous. I'm worried about the emotional Cowboys with Marshawn Neal. That whole that makes me a little bit. The whole game is going to be a little bit.
No, that is big. I mean, a man died. You know what I mean?
Right. It's either going to be rally around it. Let's do it for Nealon, or it's been a devastating week and a half in the locker room, letdown spot. I just don't know how to make heads or tails in that situation. Yeah.
I don't think you can really handicap that unless you know these guys.
Yeah.
Personally, which I don't. So
same.
If you do, slide me a number. You know what I mean? I'll call them.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
gonna work on the approach on that one, but I feel like we can
Connor, what do we got? What's our number?
We're at 500 to 1. I just bet it on ESPN Bet. I will share the slip after the show. I'll tweet it out with something ridiculous. Probably is this is ESPN Bet's official funeral. I think that they're going to pay us out.
They probably will.
Yeah.
500 to 1 is pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Eight legs, 500 to 1. Quick recap here. They do have a kind of a nice picture sharing feature. So no screenshots. It's like share, and then it just takes a little picture thing. So we got Waddle 100+, Theo 5+, Caleb 30+ rushing, Stafford 300, Darnold 275, over 55.5 in the game. So like a little, trifecta in the game there. If the game gets hot, I mean, not down there. And then Mahomes 25+ completions, Harold Fannin 40+ receiving yards. I think we have a lot of afternoon games. We do have a morning game with Waddle, so that's good. I mean, we're gonna have one done before we
keep going. Yeah, smart.
Only early. 2 more in the noon game, so it's going to be a heavy afternoon day.
It's where the best games are, anyway.
Yeah.
So I like to line up the windows, and I think we lined them up pretty good. I like how we have 3 different things in that Rams Seahawks game, because that game gets hot, dude. We look like geniuses.
Yes, that alone is 7 to 1. If you wanted to just play it, Stafford, Darnold over 55.5. A little.
I might do that just for the vibes.
Solo.
Yeah. I know this. Hey, I know this isn't an NBA show, but before we take off, there's something tonight. All right,
it's a betting show, really.
Yeah, and I think the ship kind of sailed on just enough. I mean, college football gets slid in there. We have the sharp stack stuff. Like hockey might come out.
Oh yeah.
But, all right, so there's a guy called Brandon Williams for the Mavericks. He's their point guard. They're playing the Clippers tonight. The line is pretty close. I think this game stays relatively close to where the starters get their minutes. Right. His double-double is plus 2,000 at FanDuel. He just had 17 and 9 last time out. He had 13 potential assists. There's a real chance that he could have 15 to 16 potential assists tonight, which, dude, all you got to do is cash in on 10 of them. The Clippers do give up assists. So you're working with grease here. They played 0 defense. That's literally, I think they have to sign something before they can even put a uniform on saying that they will not play defense, because none of them do. So the idea that a starting point guard could get a double-double at plus 2,000 against the Clippers is insane to me. And he has done this twice in his career. I don't know about his life. I only went back to his first year of his NBA career. But whenever he was playing with the Trailblazers, he was talking 12, 13 assist games. So he is a dime dropper. It's just he's never had a chance to really play. Dude, plus 2,000. Come on, guys. It's a great way to kick off your Friday. And if you want to cover it up, just do 6 dimes for plus 200. That's what I did. He's going to get 6 assists. He has to. Has to. So I'll stick with that. That's
I bet it. I bet it mid-show. Why not?
Yeah, dude, what are we doing, man?
It's a good look.
What are we doing?
Even a 2 to 1 banger, you might as well take a little bit on the 20.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So FanDuel gave out a bunch of no sweats. So you take your, normal unit on 6+ assists. There's like plus 200. And then you just do your no sweat on the double-double. Just for the vibes, party a little bit. They'll give you your money back if we're wrong, but I think like that's what you use no sweat bets for. You know what I mean?
1,000%.
You kind of have a little angle and you're like, you know what? Like this is at the end of the day, there's no way it should be plus 2,000. If it was plus 650, I might not take it. You know what I mean? But like plus 2,000, yeah.
Yeah.
Like who do I give the money to?
I'm looking here on FanDuel. There's a bet back token. There's a no sweat bet.
I wouldn't no sweat.
A profit boost. What's the difference between a bet back and no sweat?
I don't know. I always go no sweat because I know that means they'll give me my 10. I don't know what bet back means. I think maybe they give you I have no idea. I even read it before and I still don't know what that means. And I can kind of read.
I mean, I think they're like, I thought they would be the same. I'm sure they're not the same, but it's like, all right, I'm going to do the no sweat and I'll ride.
Yeah.
But no sweat, dude, plus 2,000. You imagine, dude? Gambling Hall of Fame, dude. First ballot for that.
For free.
Yeah, for free.
Yeah.
For free.
Oh, you get your bet back live? Oh, you get your money back live?
Cash out option?
Hey, explain a little bit more. We're almost there. Before the bet's settled, you can just be like, yeah, I want my money back. I'm out.
Oh.
Full cash out.
I think that might be better.
Yeah, but then you got to pay attention.
True.
Yeah, I like to kind of just go down with the ship.
If I'm watching at a bar, at Connor's Bar Bets at my Masterclass coming up that I'll be selling.
Yep. You can get
Come
GRP to help you with that, dude.
Yeah, GRP is a local Chicagoland legend. Lives
with his
out
mom.
by
Not a legend.
by Noonan.
Not a legend.
Yeah, not a legend. But he does exist.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, and he does sell advice. Okay.
I think his time is done.
Yeah, I think he's done too. You want to make a list? Well, I think there's a lot of guys that are just done in gambling. Like it's bad.
15 minutes should have been up a long time ago.
$5. Yeah, I only get 10. I'm talking to the guy in the chat. He helped us out. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. But you're right, Connor. If you're not paying attention, you just actually messed up. I go no sweat. Okay, no sweat.
No sweat where you don't actually want to sweat it live, probably, and then the bet back if you're
watching and actually paying attention. You're like, all right, this ain't gonna happen. I'm out.
Yes. Bonus advice, live betting advice, actual bets,
amazing.
NBA bets, college bets, NFL bets. Like no one can put us in a box. No one can put prop drop in a box. This is whatever you need it to be.
That's what gambling is, guys.
Yeah, this is great.
You gotta have more than just like the dice move. You know what I mean? Like you gotta have a couple moves.
Yeah. Pete at the top. I mean, it's great stuff. Slop, what contest do we need to fill?
Oh, Splash. Yeah. I'm gonna tweet it out. It's links in my description. But yeah, the Splash contest. It's on the homepage. It's a pick 'em. All we're doing is picking winners of the NFL. That's it. No spread, no nothing like that. You assign your confidence to each one. So if there's 13 games, you get to assign 13 points to one game. You assign 12 to another, 11 to another, all the way down to one. And whoever has the most points at the end wins. It is awesome. It's $20, guaranteed $5,000 in the prize pool. Top 25 people get paid. Winner gets $1,000. It is more fun than, dude, I love it. Pools are back, guys. Pools are back.
Let's go.
Love it. Jason wants us to cover politics. Buddy.
Well, we can bet politics, but other than that, I don't want to talk politics.
Yeah.
If you want to go top sports betting politics, check out my mentions on one of my latest tweets. I had to mute it.
True. Your tax tweet.
Yeah, I'm at 228 replies right now from just the biggest group of incels I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. I mean, these are just
I don't agree with that take. Like, gambling should be taxed like any other vice. I'm like, is it a vice for one? And two, like, what are you talking about? Like, why would you argue for more taxes?
If you ever want to watch your blood boil or just like your blood to boil, just read through the comments and like Just the amount of losers on earth. It's just like unbelievable. I'm not convinced they're bots. Like they're fucking Nancy Pelosi's bots that were just sent to my mentions.
I think people are that like pissed off with their lives. They see other people enjoy something that they don't understand, and immediately they're like, "I'm taking it away from you." And you're like, "What are you like? What? Like what? Like I don't go to." I'm not even gonna say that joke, but yeah,
that's a great point. That's actually would be a political take of mine if we like spawned off into a political take. But yes, there's a drag down mentality in a lot of
why, dude.
Applies.
Yeah, and Jason's right. It's it is no different than the stock market. I will die on that hill. There's like I've analyzed like stocks and companies and stuff before. Like I've done and I've done it's literally the same exact thing. You have data, and then you have things that are out of everyone's control. And when it comes to stocks, that's like political stuff that happens that can drag a company down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. And in sports, it's what the coach wants to do. It's, the weather. You know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of variables. And all you're doing is saying, well, will this go up or down? Will this win or lose? Well, welcome to it, man. It's the same thing. But whatever.
Oh.
Yes.
Jason, good juju here. Should we donate 10% of our wins to a cause? We like announced that we're going to do this ahead of time. So we put some good juju out into the ether beforehand to just say, hey, this is, if you bestow these winnings upon us all, we're going to then give back. I think it's.
Do you want to donate it to like a MAGA cause?
Not sure that's where we're going with that slot, but I love it. That's great.
It's so good.
We did do it last year once as well. Yeah, this hat is actually a charity hat. So there we go. That's
I was gonna say, what is that? Are you advertising like the number 4?
It's Wish Forever. It's like adults, like young adults with cancer, basically,
adult diapers,
donating money to them. So, and their families. So,
okay,
there you go. That'll be the donation.
Charity. There it is.
Yeah. We'll donate to them. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, are they a MAGA cause? No, I'm sure.
I don't think that they make their politics known either.
Probably a good place to be. So, all right, love it. I love it, love it, love it. Fill up Slop's pool again at Slop Rules on Twitter. You can find all that information out real easy. Or just go to Splash. It's right there.
It's on the homepage. You'll see
on
a
the
picture
homepage.
of me and I'm smiling and it looks fun.
Yeah. Or just say pay it forward. Yeah, just be a good person. I don't know. Try it. Yeah. Try it on. See how it feels.
Don't be a scumbag. That's all you gotta do in life.
Yeah. Make sure you check out Sharp Stack. Take advantage of the free 7-day trial, and then that $10 a month after the fact. Great deal. Hit us up if you have any questions, or if you know a new user. We have a Discord for subscribers and members too. So hit us up in that Discord if you have questions and you're trying to learn how to use it. We have some tutorials. I've shared some on our Sharp Stack Twitter as well. Hopefully makes it very easy for you to kind of navigate. But again, don't be shy if you have questions. Connor and I are always available for that as well. Again, come back on Monday, get our thoughts on what we saw this week. Appreciate everyone hanging out with us. For Connor, Slot, Ryan, we'll see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.